Okay, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to downdate your Windows version of Baldur's Gate 3 in order to be functioning with the Mac version, which is behind one update and will be often behind one update. I do not have any friends to play this game with, but I'm sick and tired of people coming on the forums posting how to downdate, how to resync, what is Gustav error, how do I rectify Gustav error. So I'm doing this now, showing you all how to downdate using your Windows, unupdate using Baldur's Gate 3 method. Step 1, we're going to want to go to steamdb.info. This is where you can get many info related to old Steam stuff. And then go to Baldur's Gate 3. You can just search it in the search menu. Alright. So then you're going to want to open Notepad document. And let's collect some data and information. So number 1, go to app ID. You got to record down the app ID. Command C. App ID. Copy and paste Command V and that in. Now, you're going to go down to depots. And there are a lot of depots, a lot of different things. None of these you need. You want only one thing. You need Gustav content. I do not know the one that says Gustav content. I do not know who Gustav is. I do not know if he is a character in the game. I have not encountered him in game yet, so I don't know. I don't know if he's the developer. If Gustav is the guy who made this, I do not know who he is. But you need the content related to him. And you're gonna want to copy and paste this depot ID. Command C. Alright. And then you're going to want to go to manifests. Now, this is the thing that will probably change from time to time, depending on when you're watching this video. Now, the Mac version is always going to be, or most likely always going to be, one behind the Windows version, or one behind the most recent version. This is the most recent version. There's the second most recent version. Right now, if you're watching this video a couple days after it was updated, this is the version you want to use. If you're watching this far into the future, it'll probably just be the second most option version. Like here, there's the second most recent version. So you're going to want to copy and paste the manifest ID, manifest ID, copy and paste that in there. So now you have all the data you need, and you're going to want to go to this website. This is GitHub, which lets you download, gives you the download depot downloader 2.5.0. Now this is Steam software. It will not hack your account. It will not glitch your account. It will not bug your account. It will not steal your Steam points. It will not steal your Steam trading cards. You will not steal your Steam games. It will not change your password, change your two-factor authentication, lock you out of Steam forever. It will not do this. This is glitch-free. This is hack-free. So yeah, this is good. So, go down here. You're going to want to download Depot Downloader 2.5.0.zip. And then once that is in your downloads, you're going to want to unzip it. You're going to want to use the extract tool to extract it. And then you open that folder. You should have something like Depot Downloader folder. And then click on that, and you should have something like this. It might look a little different. That is okay. That is quite alright. So then go to, now this is special type software. You're going to open it by pressing one of these buttons on the menu options. You must simply use the hackers method, known as the shift right-click method. This is a known hackers method, and it gives you a hidden option open PowerShell window here. You need to utilize that hidden option using Shift right click. And then it will do Windows Steam PowerShell. So now you're going to want to type in some hacking code, and you're going to want to press a period, and then just press tab. Okay, actually you need to do a slash first. Okay, and then press period slash and then tab. And it'll show you depot downloader. That's not the one you want. That's not the one you want. You want this one, depot downloader.exe. Keep pressing tab until it shows you this one. That's good. Then you gotta paste in the app ID. And to make sure the computer knows that it's app ID, dash app. So that's how the computer knows. It basically analyzes your text to see that that is the app ID because you write app. Then you have to paste in the depot ID. You gotta make sure it knows that it's a depot. Then manfaniest ID. And then paste that in there. And this is the part that many non-hackers will think is suspicious, think is malware, think is bloatware, think is adware or glitchware. This is not any of those things. This is totally fine. This will not hack your PC. You got to put in your Steam username, because it has to log into your account. Otherwise, it will be piracy to download versions of the game. So enter that, and it will prompt you to enter your password. It will not take this password and steal your account. It will not do that. And then if you have stinky two-factor authentication, you will have to do that. I will go do that. Show new message. There's the thing. Then copy and paste that in there, and it should log you in. Show many hackers' data. Show many datas to be analyzed for hackers. And then it will start a very, very, very long download. This is a pretty big download. It'll probably be like several friggin' hours to download. It might break halfway through, it might break at the very beginning. It'll just like stop doing it. If it does, just close this window and open another window the same way we did and run the command again. If you just keep running it, it'll say all the data from previous attempts. Just keep running it, and eventually you'll get to 100%. This will probably take several hours. You're basically re-downloading the whole game. So it goes 100%. Then disconnected from Steam is not how you know. It is not glitching your account. It is not installing viruses in your account. It immediately disconnects once it does all these things. So now you're gonna want to go back to the folder that you used the hackers method on. This folder, Depot Downloader 2.5.4, and you should have a folder called Depots. And you should have a folder with labeled, it should be easy for you because you only have one. I have many multitude hackers types of folders. So it should be one with the depot ID that you have posted. Here's the dogpo ID. So it should be this one right here. This matches. And then just click that. I don't know why they have one folder and one folder. It's bad design, pretty much. And then you should have something like this. However, the bin and the launcher will not be present. These two folders should not be present in your build of in where this file is. Now, most of the time, if you do that, and then just go on to where I actually transfer the files over, that will be fine, and you'll be able to get over it without the bin and the launcher. However, in some circumstances, in some different updates, it will not work if you have no bin and no launcher. So what you got to do if you want the bin in the launcher, I'll show you. I'm not going to do it for you because, frankly, I cannot be fudged. So now you're going to want to go back here. We're at Baldur's Gate. Depots. See where we went to Gustav content? Instead, you're going to want to find the thing that says, Gustav content bin and Gustav content launcher. So you open this. There's your depot ID for that. You're going to want to put that where you put the depot ID. And then you're going to want to go to manifests. And you can see that at the same time that you got the Gustav content, there should be a manifest of the frigging bin. And then you take that manifest ID. So, as an example, app ID stays the same. You got a new depot ID. Copy and paste that in there, replace that with the old one. And then you've got the manifest ID of the older version, so put that in there. And then you're going to want to do the same exact thing that I did with that. I did with this. Do that, except replace those numbers out. Log in again, and it should download. And then repeat. Oh no. Okay. And then you should also repeat that process for launcher. Do the same thing. Get the depot ID. And then go manifests. Get the old manifest ID. And then put it in here. Download it once more. And then, don't worry, these downloads are going to be much shorter. They should only take a couple minutes at most. Much shorter than the full game. Now, then you'll have something that looks like this. You will have this depot, which is the Gustav content. You'll have this depot, which is the freaking bin. And you'll have this depot, which is launcher. What you want to do is you want to combine everything in these folders into one folder, into one mega folder. So like, for example, did I move this out? Yeah, so you got the bin here. You're going to want to take that, Command C, add new folder. I'm going to say mega folder. I'm going to name it mega folder. Command V, paste the bin in. Actually, wait, this is too much effort. You shouldn't do that. That's a stupid idea. What you should do is, so you're in depots. You should take these two things. The things that aren't the Gustav content. So you've got the bin here. That's the folder that you want. And then you've got the launcher here. That's the folder that you want. And then move them into here. So you see you've got this here where you've got .NET Core, data, install script, the stuff that you installed at the very start. Paste in the launcher in the bin. And I'll show you why right now. So now you got to go to Steam, go to Baldur's Gate 3, go to Manage, Browse Local Files, and then, whoa, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Look, it is the exact same. You have bin, data, .NET Core, launcher, install script. So, what you want to do, you got to make sure that basically whatever this folder is that you have in the depots, it looks essentially identical to the Steam script, to the Steam apps. So you see how normally when you started out with the Gustav content alone, you were missing a couple files. You were missing bin and you're missing launcher. That's not right. You gotta combine previous depots to add and then add in here launcher and bin. And if you might not have to do this, it might be fine. In certain situations, though, it will not be fine, and it will glitch your PC. It will glitch your PC. It will hack your PC. It will not actually hack your PC, but it will glitch your game. and this fix will not work. So then you're going to want to take this, Command C, and then Command V it in here. And then it'll give you an option to replace all files in this location, and you should do that. You should click yes. I want to replace. You copy it in there, and it'll say, do you want to replace these files? Say yes, I do want to replace these files. I'm not going to do that because I do not want to go through that again. It will probably take a long time to write over all the files. But then once it's done, it'll basically look exactly like this again, but all the mysterious stuff within will be different. Now, there's one final hurdle that you must go through in order to counter hack. You must enter the data folder, and there will be many things. You need to go in and delete one thing. You will see a bunch of patches. Patch 5, hotfix 2, patch 5, hotfix 4. If you are if you're watching this video recently, you will also have patch 5, hotfix 5. You want to delete that. Delete that thing. How do you know you want to delete that? Click here. Wait. Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, basically, you're going to want to delete the patch pack.pack file with the biggest number. So that'll, in this case for me, it was patch 5 hotfix 5. I already deleted it. Because I already did this whole thing. But you're gonna have to delete it. If you're watching this in the future and you're trying to download with a different version, you should also delete the patch file, which has the largest numbers. So if you had like patch 6, hotfix 7, you should delete that. So that'll basically get everything in order. And then you can go to stem and launch the game. And it will freak out. Will go absolutely insane-yo style. It will probably give you 10 trillion errors. It will be like, you're using a glitched version, you're using a hacked and corrupt version. Literally just X those out, ignore those. Those are phony and falsehood errors. You know what you're doing. So then press play. And while that's launching, I'll show out. You got the version here. You see the version here. 4.1.251417. That is not the updated version. That is the second most updated version. That is the version that Mac is on right now. So that is good. That is completely bueno. The most recent version is 4.1.448726 or something. I don't even remember what it is, but it is higher than this number. So that is good. And then, so you launch Baldur's Gate. You're in Baldur's Gate. It might crash. It might give you like more bug reports. If that happens, just quit out a launcher, relaunch the game, make sure that the correct pack is deleted, the most recent hotfix pack is deleted, relaunch it again, and it should work. Now I'm just waiting for the thing to load. I've got this on my HDD, which stands for, well, it's not SSD. SSD stands for Speed Derived Disk, and those are much faster. I've got on HDD. Is a nonsense acronym. It's named after the person who made it. That was his initials. but it is much slower, so it will take a long time to boot up. And then once you launch it and it goes, whoa, that's the noise it makes. You will see version number here, version 4.1.25.1417. That is not the most recent version. That is not the version that you should have had at the beginning of this tutorial. That is a unupdated version. And if you have friends, if you have friends on Mac type software, running Mac OS X, running Mac's Winter Lion, running Mac El Capitan, running Mac Tiger, running Mac Puma, running on iPad softwares, running on Mac Mountain Lion, running on eMac, running on iMac, running on Mount Fuji, Mac Mount Fuji, OS X 1.2.5. You'll be able to play with all of them. And if you ever glitch out, you might crash a couple times, that's okay. Just restart and eventually it will work itself out. You know, these games, they gotta counter-hack themselves. But, you know, it should work now. So, if you do not subscribe, you are going to be blocked from the forum, blocked from the channel, blocked from viewing all future videos. If you do not click the like and subscribe button, you will be blocked from the forum. Please enter a comment down below, in the description down below. Go on Redbubble, buy my shirts.